All right, right on mark.
Film is a discourse on the world that we live in and the reality that we experience. I am Sephora Woldu. I'm an Eritrean-American filmmaker based in San Francisco. I would describe myself as a self-taught filmmaker, first and foremost. I make independent films from every other experience in my life that has been cobbled together to create a film school. I'm lucky to have this craft that needs a little more representation in this field because this is actually what I want to do.
What I've always been looking for is like stories that that I can find and see myself within. My name is Nicholas Hata. I'm a filmmaker and Bay Area native. I think there is a lack of representation in queer, Latinx, and marginalized storytelling. Those are the films that I wish I had when I was a kid.
Of course representation matters. It's a reflection of society. Media is a major component of how we interact with each other, how we interact with ourselves. I'm Rick Davenport and I'm a documentary filmmaker. There are no real physical barriers to filmmaking. I'm shooting a feature documentary all by myself. It's attitudes, it's disability is not always a political topic. Yeah, it comes back to the social acceptance of people with disabilities. I don't think there's an overarching, altruistic kind of purpose. I just want to make films, I want to make good films.
To me, representation is a two-part challenge. There's the representation in media that you're consuming and what you're seeing, but there's also who's behind the lens. And then there's also like a third component of making sure it comes from a good place and from an organic place, right? So to me, representation, being an Eritrean American, being a Black American female director, statistically it's significant, right? But organically, it's actually the way I want to spend my time.
I kind of have struggled with and I still battle with sometimes. It's like, I'm queer, I'm Latinx, I'm a filmmaker. Does that make me a queer Latinx filmmaker? I think there's attributes, but I wouldn't say that's in my entire embodiment. There's other films that I've created that have nothing to do with those topics.
I'm just making videos and movies about a specific segment of what is the human experience.
I'm happy that I can fill a greater need outside of myself, but at the end of the day, I'm making films that I want to bring into the world, and I hope that it does something bigger than me and my own ambitions.